Hello, this is Lorenzo from EventSmart, and in this video I'll show you how to customize the registration approved message template for virtual events. If you want to save time by including access to an online event in the registration confirmation email, then this video is for you. Right now we are viewing the default message template screen, and the easiest way to get to this screen is to look to the left of your EventSmart dashboard and hover over EventSmart, then click on Messages, and then at the top of the screen click on Default Message Templates. So for this video we are focusing in on the registration approved message template. This message is used when an attendee successfully registers. If you have a free event, then they'll get this email shortly after they register. And if you have a paid event, then they'll get this email after they register and pay. Okay, so we're going to continue by clicking on the Edit Registrant link here. And this will take us to the Messages editor. I'm going to scroll down and look for the event list shortcode, which is right here. And we're going to focus in on two sections. So in this area right here, we have some venue details. And then in this area here, we also have some venue details. Now, since we're hosting virtual events, what we want to do is remove or drop the physical event details and replace them with a virtual event link, which will grant access to our online event. So let's go ahead and do that. What I'll do is I'll begin removing the shortcodes here at the top. So I'll get rid of these. Next, I'll click on this existing shortcode. Then I'll click on the pencil icon. And I'm going to replace this existing shortcode here that says venue_URL with virtual_URL. Again, the shortcode is virtual_URL. Then I'll click on Apply, and then I'm going to highlight this information here in this section, and then tap Delete. So now we can add in a shortcode that replaces those details. So that shortcode is virtual_URL, and you can see it here. So I'm going to highlight it, and then I'm going to click on this edit link here, and then I'm going to paste in that shortcode, and then click on this button to apply. So we've just applied a few changes. We've removed the physical venue details, and then we've updated this link here to show information for the virtual URL, and we've replaced the details in this section with the virtual URL shortcode. So the next step is to actually make an edit so that these shortcodes work correctly. So up here, we're going to click on the Text tab, and then we're going to look for the HTTP area here, and we're going to remove it. So notice what I've highlighted, and then I'm just going to delete that. And then I'm going to do that one more time as I scroll down. Again, I'm highlighting just this, and then I'm going to delete it. So I'll switch back to the Visual tab up here, and then I'll click on Save. And now let me circle back and talk more about how this will help you. So if you're hosting virtual events, one way that you can save time is by setting up a virtual venue, setting the virtual URL ahead of time, and then customizing this message template here so that when an attendee registers, they are getting access ahead of time. And this way it saves you time because you don't have to remember to log in to send them a reminder that includes it, because they'll get access to it ahead of time. I also like this approach because it is flexible enough to work if you're collaborating with different team members. For example, if you have certain team members that focus on certain events, they can set up their own virtual venues And then they'll also benefit from these changes here, because when an attendee registers, and if let's say it was a paid event and pays, they'll get access to the online event ahead of time so that you don't have to log in and send that out as needed. So that is an overview of how to edit the registration approved message template for virtual events. I hope you found this video helpful.